من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله صفيه وخليله أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا. أما بعد فإن خير الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. My dear brothers and sisters, there's no doubt that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most kind, most merciful to His creations. He provided for us everything that we need for a sustained, comfortable life in this world. And He sent us prophets and messengers to guide us to the true path that will help us achieve happiness in this world and salvation and true success in Jannah, inshaAllah. And He decreed for us a beautiful religion. شرع لنا الدين الإسلامي الحنيف, this beautiful religion, and He made in it part of our worship 1 month of Ramadan, of fasting. The month of Ramadan, the month that we are supposed to fast. And wallahi, my dear brothers, everything about this month is beautiful. And immediately I could see transformation. It's just like re-injecting life again in the body of the community, in the body of the Ummah. Suddenly, people are coming in their force to the mosques. And normally, where in your local mosque you see 2 rows, now the mosque, mashallah, are almost full. And this is a blessing. Subhanallah al-Azim, wallahi. And you see neighbors sharing foods and exchanging greetings, and the whole family is energized, is spiritually on a high level. It's ready to do goodness, and it's just beautiful. The whole religion of Islam is a beautiful religion. From the Tawheed, where you worship none but Allah, and you submit to none but Allah, and you believe in none but Allah, and beside you follow a beautiful religion where there is true justice, true fairness, where humans live equal to each other, brothers in Islam, brothers in faith, looking forward to spread goodness in the world and sharing this beautiful religion of Islam without feeling arrogant or anything but humble and modest, just like Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, our great leader and our great example, when he entered Mecca, when he conquered it, Mecca that rejected him, Mecca that maltreated him, Mecca that killed his companions, that gave him a hard time, people of Quraysh who rejected him, who humiliated him, who killed his followers. When he came back as a conqueror, he said to them, "What do you expect me to do with you? What do you expect me to do with you, the people of Quraysh?" They said, "Akhun Kareem, Ibn Akhin Kareem." They said, "You are the most generous brother, son of a generous father, and we only expect good from you." And that's exactly what he did. He set them free. He did not set up courts of punishment and revenge and killing the elderly people, and he could have done that. And he has every right to do that. But that is not the spirit of this religion. It is a religion of mercy, of forgiveness. This is a religion of love for the other. Rasulullah ﷺ said, none of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. My brothers, I chose for you one ayah, or two ayat that I'd like to share with you. You know, in this worldly life, you're committed to a job. Most probably, you're committed for a long time to this job. And in the beginning, you must have signed a contract. And you've agreed to the terms. And you are happy probably, or probably you have no choice. It's the best choice that you could have. But how about the offer? Have you ever made a deal with your Lord? Have you ever made inside your commitment to the religion of Allah, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the Almighty, who gave you everything in the first place, who gave you life, the gift of life, who gave you your faculties, who made you able, who gave you the skills, so that you can get a job. So people offer you a job and sign a contract with you because they believe that you can offer something. Whether they are paying you enough, whether you think you are getting enough for your hard work and skill, that's another matter. But how about a deal with your Lord? How about a deal with the Almighty subhanahu wa ta'ala? Listen to this, my dear brothers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah At-Tawbah, verse 111, إِنَّ اللَّهَ اشْتَرَى مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أَنفُسَهُمْ وَأَمْوَالَهُمْ بِأَنَّ لَهُمُ الْجَنَّةَ. Allah has bought from the believers themselves and their wealth, and He will give them in return Jannah. Is that a good deal? Is that a good deal? You live your life that He gave you in the first place. All He wants from you is you submit to Him subhanahu wa ta'ala and follow the guidance which is good for you. It only brings goodness to you. And on top of that, He will reward you with the greatest reward ever. Jannah. An eternal life that is free from any inconvenience, that is free from any suffering or hardship, that is a life that is free from any anxiety or worry, free from gossip, free from backbiting. You will be only with the best people, and you will only have the ultimate pleasure. Everything you think of as a form of pleasure is provided and more. And it is forever. The job you signed, the contract that you gave, the service that you committed yourself to, it is for a period. And whether in the end they'll be true to their terms, whether they'll give you what is yours, that's another thing. But this is a promise from the one who does not lie, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's exactly what He said in the following ayah. And what is, when you commit yourself to Allah, you dedicate your life to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in easy life, in easy time or in hard times, even if it meant fighting for His cause. You have to be ready to fight for your beliefs, to stand up for what you believe, or it's not worth living for it. If it is not something precious, worth giving your life for it, believe me, have a second thought. To live for Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to be ready to give your life. This is what Allah described it, فَيَقْتُلُونَ وَيُقْتَلُونَ. They will be ready to slay and to be slain, to die in the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, defending the truth, defending the vulnerable, the weak, defending the faith, defending the community. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is a promise, a truthful promise. وَعْدًا عَلَيْهِ حَقًّا. Allah made a promise. And who is better than keeping a promise than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? وَعْدًا عَلَيْهِ حَقًّا في التوراة والإنجيل والقرآن ومن أوفى بعهده من الله. And who is more truthful in his promise than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? My dear brother and sister, commit your life, commit everything you do, make it for Allah, and you will get your worldly benefits, you will get your worldly reward, and it will be considered as worship. And if you die in the way of your life, pleasing Allah, seeking His pleasure, you will be guaranteed Jannah. In Bay'at al-Aqaba, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam he realized that staying in Mecca is no longer easy for his companions, for the da'wah of Islam. So he wanted to find a place where he would be welcome, where he would be protected, where he would be able to make da'wah and to teach the religion to mankind. And he found some good people from Medina, and they made a pledge in a place called Al-Aqaba. It is just outside Mecca. In the season of Hajj, he met discreetly, secretly, not wanting Quraysh to know about it. And he told them, he asked him, what do you want from us? What do you expect from us? Now they came to finalizing the agreement. He said, I want from you to protect me like you protect yourselves and your families. To believe, first of all, to believe in Allah and do not associate anything with Him, and protect me from what you protect yourself and your families. Now, fine, okay, that's what you want. It is only normal to ask, what do we get from this deal? What are you offering us, Muhammad? He said, Jannah. He said, Jannah. Abdullah ibn Rawah said, he was so excited in hearing that. He said, Rabih al-Bay', what a deal, what a successful deal. We protect you, we defend you, and we get Jannah. Wallahi, that is a winning, this is the best deal. That's how they looked at it. Smart people. They know Jannah, it is not anything like dunya. The rich in this world may own, they may have all sorts of things. Wallahi, my dear brothers and sisters, they cannot guarantee they will have a comfortable night in their bed, in the comfort of their bed. And the other thing is, one day they will leave it behind them, and they will be put in a small hole, just like anybody else. Once I went to the cemetery here in Kuwait. A friend of mine, his mother passed away, and we joined. This is part of Muslim practice, that you share happiness with your brothers and sisters, and you share with them their sorrow, you sympathize with them, and you stand with them in their difficult times. After the rituals have been done, Salat al-Janaza, and the dear mother of my brother was buried and covered with dust, Then I looked around and I saw a name on one of the graves. A person I met personally in his office when he was running a big business in Kuwait. And they are among the wealthy families of Kuwait. And to be honest for a moment, is this the man? All he owned, now this is where his last resting place? That is true for every one of us. Allah, part of His mercy, when we wake up, we think we're going to live forever. And we try not to think about the ultimate truth, that one day we will depart this world. And the smart among us are those who make use of the opportunity of the moment. You are in Ramadan, make the best of it. You are in Jumu'ah prayer, make the best of it. Don't give it any just casual. Take life serious. Every moment is a gift. And wallahi, it will never come back. Today will never come back. Today as it is, this beautiful gathering of Muslims. And I am pleasing myself to look at your faces, my brothers and sisters. Faces of believers coming from all parts of the world. What a gift! What a great ummah it is! The ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That man who was negotiating refuge in Medina, today he has the biggest following in the world. Be proud. Be grateful to Allah. Be serious in your life. Don't ever sign your life to anybody in this world. No matter. Wallahi, it's not worth it. It is not like the Jannah that Allah is promising you. Never sell your beliefs. Never compromise your dignity, your servitude to Allah, to anything anyone will offer. Never. Be smart and think. Tomorrow is coming and you will meet your Lord. And we are all going to meet our Lord. Humans that you dedicated your life to, on the day of judgment they say, I don't know him. This is exactly what happened. Allah describes the argument between those who followed other human beings in this world, because they told them and they followed them without using their brains, and on the day of judgment they will say, but we followed you. They said, we have no power over you. Just like Iblis would say to his followers. I only told you, you followed it. I didn't force you. You made the choice. It's your choice. And it will be a moment of regret. And believe me, my brothers, subhanahu wa ta'ala described it as a moment of regret, where regret does not happen. You will not have another moment to correct that mistake you made. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، أحمده حمد الشاكرين، وأصلي وأسلم على نبيه الأمين المبعوث رحمة للعالمين. الله خير. وإذا قيل لكم تفسحوا في المجالس فافسحوا يفسح الله لكم. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to those who made a deal with Allah, those who chose to sign the contract of their life and their wealth to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, فَاسْتَبْشِرُوا بِبَيْعِكُمُ الَّذِي بَايَعْتُمْ بِهِ وَذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ. that is the greatest success. I know people talk about success in life, and success is a job to so many people. It's a job in a well-paid job in a company or a position in government and a place that is with privileges in this dunya. But believe me, my brothers and sisters, all that be of no help to you on the day of judgment if you do not make use of that gift, of that opening to you, that job, that business, that offer you've been given. It's a gift from Allah. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who made it especially for you. There are many people apply for jobs, and in the end, you got it. Thank Allah. Don't ever fool yourself. But I'm smart. I did well in the interview. I prepared well. I have a good CV. I fooled people. You know, sometimes you show the good side and you hide your weaknesses, just to make that step forward. But you do not fool Allah. If that success comes to you and you return it to the Almighty, the one who gave you life, who gave you the job, who gave you the wealth, who dedicated for Allah, that is the real deal. That is the way to your success. My brothers and sisters, life is short. Make the best of it. And you know how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes these people with whom He made a deal? He said they are at-ta'ibun, those who repent, al-'abidun, those who worship Allah, who observe their prayer, who observe their fasting, who do their duties. As-sa'ihun. As-sa'ihun means as-sa'imun, those who fast. One of its meanings is those, the fasting man and women. Ar-raki'un, those who are in constant ruku' and sujood, observing their prayer. They put their forehead on the floor for the sake of Allah. They know this is the closest to be to Allah, is to put your forehead on the ground for Allah and for nobody else. A person who makes sujood to Allah should not make sujood to any human beings. If you fear Allah and you believe Allah is on your side, then fear no one. Allah is the who provides the rizq. Allah is the one who gave you what you have in the first place. Al-amiruna bil-ma'ruf, those who enjoy good, do good in this world, wal-nahuna 'anil munkar, and who forbid evil. They are people who stand for truth and they fight evil with whatever they can. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyir biyadihi, فإن لم يستطع فبلسانه فإن لم يستطع فبقلبه وذلك أضعف الإيمان." My dear brothers and sisters, when you see your Muslim brothers and sisters in the world being unjustly treated, forced out of their homes, and killed, and bombarded, and facing all sorts of difficulties, if that doesn't affect you, if that doesn't make you feel for them, and you try to do something for them, you should question your faith. Wallahi, my brothers and sisters, you should at least say this is wrong, and you should dislike it in your heart. If you can't do anything about it, then say to yourself, I do not agree with that. I do not like that. And know that, my brothers, those who have been forced on their homes, one day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will unite their division and their scatter and will bring them together. And believe me, after the dust settles, the truth of Islam will prevail. And the more the enemies of Islam realize the power of this religion and how it's making inward in every nation, in every continent, it is winning hearts everywhere. The more the enemies of Islam launch a war against it, a media war to make Islam and Muslims as a religion of violence and so on and so on, people are more and more getting interested in Islam and coming to Islam. The more they commit against us, Allah will make this faith prevail. They only harm us in this dunya, but Allah has reserved Jannah for the believing man and women. Whoever dies fi sabilillah, فإن له الجنة. أمواتنا موتانا في الجنة وموتاهم في النار. In the battle of Uhud, when Quraysh, they said, we have killed so much of you, and we are Rasulullah, and we are the same now. He said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, our dead are in Jannah, and your dead are in hellfire. That is the words of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Choose which way you live your life. Dedicate it to Allah, live for Allah, and don't ever be too engrossed in your self-ego. Sometimes in doing goodness, we are too much aware of ourselves, and we want everything that it makes us, and that questions your niyyah, questions your sincere dedication. Don't let even your nafs take away the ajr from you. Be humble, be among those who do good and wish to be not noticed. You know, there was a man who came to the mosque, and Rasulullah ﷺ said, now a man of Jannah will enter the mosque. And people looked around, and no one knew him. He looked so ordinary. But Allah knows best. So be good with Allah in your private time, and do spend generously fi sabilillah. May Allah bless you, my brothers and sisters, bless your families, bless your children. Allah's point of remark, just an advice. Our children these days are on holiday. And you know, time, plenty of time without an agenda, without anything to do. Shaitan tries to get our boys. And believe me, there are many people aiming to get your children, to take them. And please pay attention to your children. Know with whom they mix, who are their friends. And please limit their exposure to the internet. And you should know what they are doing. And if the phone you gave them when they were in school, now there is no need. They are around you. Please, our children, many of them, their life has become a junkie life. From games to chit-chat, and they are losing the sense of real life, who have to be a serious and achieving and productive human being. May Allah bless them. May Allah bless our daughters and our boys and our sons.